My name is Joseph Noble. I bet you're wondering, why is this guy dressed like a plumber? Well, surprise, I am one, a licensed one in fact. And what I'm going to share with you today is some tricks and tips to help you save money on your water bill, avoid those fun conversations with the customer service rep that you took 20 minutes to get to, and also, hopefully, do a little bit to save the environment. According to the EPA, the average household's leaks can account for more than 10,000 gallons of water wasted every year, and 10% of homes have leaks that waste 90 gallons or more per day. Now, when looking for water leaks, the first thing to do is take a short 50-foot trip to your front yard and locate your water meter. Remove the lid from the meter and look down in there. You may have an analog meter with the dials, or you may have a digital one with the numbers that'll light up once the sunlight hits the solar panel. If you have an analog meter, look for a small dial within the large dial. That dial measures very small increments of water, and if it is spinning and you know there's nothing on in the house, you have a leak somewhere. Now, sometimes the leaks are obvious. They're your faucets, your toilets. But this will tell you if you have a leak underneath the ground, underneath your house, in the slab, hopefully not. And it'll give you a good point of reference. Now, if you have a digital water meter, just look at the numbers past the decimal point. They go down into the thousands. These water meters are pretty accurate nowadays. The most common leaks are very simple to fix. The first one is the flapper. This makes a seal onto what is called the flush valve. Right here is where the seal is at. Over time, these things go out due to deterioration just of the material, but a lot of times it's your fault for putting in chlorine blocks, the blue duct blocks, and other chemical products like that. Now, most new flappers are made with a chemical resistant compound, but you got to make sure to check that label. And if you're going to use those products, make sure to use a chemically resistant flapper. When installing when removing the flapper, there's two little ears right here and right here. Just pop these off and the old one will come off. The new one goes on the same way. When you install the flapper, make sure that you have the correct slack in the chain. If you have too much slack, the chain will get caught underneath the flapper, and then your toilet will run constantly. If you have too little slack, the flapper will stay open like that. Another cause for high water consumption in your house is the fill valve. The fill valve is the device that you might find in the top left corner of your toilet tank. Just like with flappers, these devices periodically go bad due to wear of materials or debris coming through the supply line from the supply water coming to your house. Now, when servicing these, you are going to have to shut off the water to your toilet. I recommend doing this out at the street with a meter key, which will fit on the curb stop in the ground. And if the meter is hard to turn, use a cheater bar. Little trick I learned from the Waterworks. And that'll give you the additional leverage to shut off your water meter. And I know what you're thinking. Why should I go out to the water meter when I have a nice little chrome stop underneath the toilet? I'll tell you why. The reason why is those valves are rarely ever shut off. And that little rubber seal in there is probably deteriorated considerably. When you do shut it off, everything will be great. But when you go to turn it back on, the rubber sometimes breaks off, deteriorates, and flies right up into your brand new fill valve. And you will be right back at square one. You do not want to do this. Trust me, I have done that twice. So take a lesson from a licensed plumber. Just go out to the street, shut off all the water to the house, and you don't have to worry about the rubber seals in your shutoff valves breaking off and messing up your brand new product. Now, there are many other causes of water leaks throughout the house. You could have a drippy kitchen faucet, drippy sprayer, tub shower valves, 3-handle or 1-handle, outside faucets. Now, with all these other products, I do recommend that you try to match up a video on YouTube to something aesthetically similar to what you're dealing with in your home. Because with so many things out there, a lot of these manufacturers have proprietary parts, and there's no one way to solve all those problems, unlike the fill valve and the flapper. Now, hopefully today, I have left you with an opportunity. An opportunity to save money, save the environment, and to avoid those long conversations with your local customer service rep at the water company. Now go out there and save the planet, one drip at a time. Thanks.